Well, hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and dear followers of Jesus Online English School. I'm back. One more day, one more Friday with another class, another online class, this time, class number 9. And our level for today, as you know, since it is Friday, is level C1, which is advanced. Okay, advanced, level C1, online class number 9. Number 9 today, Friday, the 30th of October. Wow, 2020. Okay, on this nice Friday. Here in Spain right now it is 4:15 in the afternoon. I'm broadcasting live from the capital of the country. Okay, it's a very sunny day, contrary to some other days when it was raining. But today the weather is great, and it's a pleasure for me to be back. Okay, so let me make sure I have a good connection. Yes, I do. Okay, very good. So once again, online class number 9, level C1 advanced, and today we're going to be talking about the benefits of drinking water. Okay, so we've been talking about different benefits for the last few weeks, and today it's time for drinking water. But first of all, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jesus Online English School. As I said before, it's a pleasure for me to be here one more Friday, teaching you something different. Level C1, I'm not going to be teaching you as much grammar as on the other levels. So today we are going to be talking about the benefits of drinking water. Okay, I hope you like it, and I hope you learn something new. But once again, welcome to Jesus Online English School. All right, now, as I say every week or every day, there are 6 English levels: A1 beginner, A2 elementary, B1 intermediate, B2 upper intermediate, C1 advanced, and C2 proficiency. And since today is Friday, we have advanced level, which is C1. Okay, so every Friday, remember, we have level C1, and the other days, Mondays, A1, Tuesdays, A2, Wednesdays, B1, Thursdays, B2, and today on Fridays, we have C1. Okay, now, today's date, as you know, British English on the right-hand side. Today is Friday, the 30th of October, 2020. Whereas American English say on the left, today is Friday, October 30th, 2020. Okay, so once again, American English, today is Friday, October 30th, 2020. And British, today is Friday, the 30th of October, 2020. Okay, now let's move on. Today's expression. Remember that every day of the week, in every single level, whether it is A1, A2, B1, B2, or C1, which is this one, I always bring you an expression, okay? An idiomatic expression. Now, most of them are hard. Most of them are hard because you don't translate them literally. So this one is no exception. Okay, it goes like this. You've made your bed, now lie in it. So you've made your bed, now lie in it. In other words, this is said to someone who must accept the unpleasant results of what they have done. So if you made a mess of something, it is your responsibility now. So once again, you've made your bed, now lie in it. Now, let me give you some examples, as you can see on the screen. You can't complain now. You've made your bed, lie in it. You've made your bed, so lie in it. Deal with the consequences. Example number 2. And example number 3. I don't really care. She's made her bed, so she must lie in it. Okay, so once again, that is said to someone who must accept the unpleasant results of what they have done previously. Okay, so yes, you've made your bed, now lie in it. So be careful. Okay, now vocabulary. Let's take a look at the difference between remember and remind. Most of my students make mistakes about this one. So remember is one thing and remind is another one. The problem is that, for instance, in Spanish, it is translated with the same word. So let's take a look at remember first. Okay, now this word refers to your memory. Okay, it's about information that you hold and you store in your memory. Okay, so remember is referred to something that you store in your memory. For example, do you remember the holiday we had 2 years ago? Maybe you remember, maybe you don't. Okay, but do you remember it? Yes or no? Okay, so that's when we use remember. It is something related to memory. Now, remind, on the other hand, causes someone to think of something, okay? To make someone remember something. So you have to think about it. For instance, the weather today reminds me of that holiday. Yeah, the weather today reminds me of the holiday. When you need to remind someone to do something, hey, she needs to remind me to do this for her. She needs to remind me to do this for her all the time. For instance, a very good example. I always need to remind my students to do their homework. Yeah, because they always forget. Come on, don't forget. I always need to remind my students to do their homework. So when I talk to them personally, I said, did you remember to do your homework, or I need to remind you again? Okay, so remind always has, or most of the times, has a pronoun after it. So if you see, take a look at the example again. The weather today reminds me of that holiday. So me is the pronoun right after the word reminds. Okay, in this case with yes, because it is third person of weather. Hello, Pablito, how are you? You're late today, but just only 2 or 3 minutes late. So I forgive you, Pablito, don't worry. Thank you for joining us. Thank you very much for your comment. But it's a pleasure to have you with us once again. So remember, related to memory, and remind when you need to remind someone to do something. Okay, don't forget, remind always has, or most of the times I repeat, has a pronoun after it. In this case, reminds me. I need to remind her. I need to remind my brother to do this. Whatever. Okay, so remember versus remind. Now let's take a look at another one. Okay, another one which is confusing, not as much, but it is the difference between mistake and error. Okay, mistake and error. Okay, now mistake is a decision that later turns out to be wrong. So it is a decision. You feel you have made a mistake if you're not satisfied with the outcome of your decision. For instance, I made a mistake on my job application. Oh, too bad. Too late. Too late. So we all make mistakes. That is a standard sentence. We all make mistakes. Okay, I'm the first one who makes mistakes. So yes, I made a mistake on my job application. So it's a decision. It is a decision that later turns out to be wrong, unfortunately. Now, error is a more formal word. Okay, it's more formal than mistake. And it is generally used when the chosen action is compared to a set of rules. Hello, Chris, how are you? Hey, better late than never. Okay, better late than never. Okay, that's right. So you're a little bit late, guys, but you're still in time, okay? You were not on time, but you're still in time because the class hasn't finished yet. As a matter of fact, we just started a few minutes ago. So, the action is considered to be wrong if it is different to the rules. We're talking about error now. So once again, error is a more formal word compared to mistake, and it is generally used when the chosen action is compared to a set of rules. Okay, so there are some rules. You made an error because you didn't follow the rules. Okay, so the action is considered to be wrong if it is different compared to the rules. For instance, there is an error in this report. But you have used the wrong word. You didn't follow the rules, so there is an error. Okay, you choose the right word. So that is the difference between mistake and error. It's not very difficult. I believe it is the difference between remember and remind is much more controversial. Okay, all right. So mistake and error. Now let's move on to the benefits of drinking water. Okay. Now here's a question for you, ladies and gentlemen. The question is, how much water do you drink every day? How much water do you drink every day? It's a good question. We're doing more in the summer, obviously. But according to research, we should drink about a liter of water every day. About a liter, or maybe a liter and a half. So, but at least a liter. So, let me ask you, Pablito, how much water do you drink every day? Do you drink a liter or less than a liter? Chris, what about you? How much water do you drink every day? I think I drink about 4 or 5 glasses, so it's very close to a liter. Maybe not exactly, but it's close to it. It's close. Hello, Sharma, how are you? Okay, Pablito is 2 or 3 glasses every day. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, maybe you should drink one more. Sharma, 20 millimeters per day. Okay, all right. What about you, Chris? How much water do you drink every day? I'm going to give you some benefits. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 benefits, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy them. Okay. So, Chris, what about you? How much water do you drink every day, my friend? Okay, while Chris thinks he's counting the number of glasses, I'm gonna move on to the first benefit. Okay, while Chris is counting. Okay, so drinking water is important. It's always important because it, number one, helps our kidneys. Yes, it helps our kidneys. Very important part of our bodies. Okay, Pablo admits that he has to drink more glasses. Okay, thank you very much. We all do. We all need to drink, even myself. Okay, we all need to drink a little bit more water. Hello, Alejandra. How are you, my dear student? Alejandra, you forgot the heart today. Where is your heart for the teacher, Alejandra? No, it's not fair. I need a heart. I need a heart. Anyway, so yes, like I said, as I was saying, I lost my concentration when I saw Alejandra. But drinking water is important because number one, it helps our kidneys. If we chronologically drink too little, we may be at high risk of kidney stones, especially in warm climates. So be careful. So we need to drink as much water as possible. I mean, there's always a limit, obviously. But no, the thumb up is not the same, Alejandra. I'm looking for the heart. But anyway. Okay, let me share with you the second benefit. Okay, the second benefit goes like this. Drinking water is important because, number two, it keeps or helps keep skin looking good. It helps keep skin looking good. In other words, our skin contains plenty of water and functions as a protective barrier to prevent excess fluid loss. So it's very important also for our skin. Okay, if you see that a person looks good, his or her skin looks good, that's because he or she drinks plenty of water. Okay, so don't forget, it's good for our kidneys as well as for our skin. Okay, let's move on to benefit number 3. Ooh, I like this one. Drinking water is important because it helps energize our muscles. Oh, well, that's good. It helps energize our muscles. Okay, let me give you more details. It is recommended to drink about 17 ounces of fluid about 2 hours before exercise. 2 hours before exercise. During exercise, we should start drinking fluids early and drink them at regular intervals to replace fluids lost by sweating. Of course, it depends on the exercise that you're doing. But yeah, it's very important to drink some water, okay, while you're exercising. Formula One pilots are drinking all the time as they are driving for 2 hours for the length of the race. But again, it depends on the exercise because sometimes you can do it, sometimes you can't. All right. But number one thing is for sure, we should drink as much water as possible 2 hours before exercise. Okay, don't forget that. That's 17 ounces of fluids or water. Okay, number 4. Water is life, says Sharma. I agree with you. Water is life. I personally drink water, milk, and orange juice. That's it. I don't drink anymore. I don't like alcohol. I don't like Coke or those drinks. Fuzzy drinks, I cannot drink them. I don't know. I guess I am an exception. I don't like wine. I don't like alcohol. I just drink water, milk in the morning, and orange juice. That's it. Well, I can drink any type of juice, but normally orange juice. Okay, so benefit number 4. Drinking water is important also because it can help control calories. Okay, Alejandra says, I like water very much. Okay, very good. All right. And she sent me a heart. Well, thank you very much, Alejandra. Now I'm a happy man. Thank you very much. Okay, you like water very much. That's why your skin is probably pretty. Okay. So drinking water is important because, number 4, it can help. It doesn't say control. It can help control calories. It can help control calories. Yes. Okay. Important too. Our calories. Yes. So it can help control calories. Let me give you some information, some extra information concerning this. Now, while water doesn't have any special or magical benefits on weight loss, it can by substituting it for higher calories beverage can certainly help. Okay. It's better to drink water than other high-calorie beverages, honestly. It's better to drink water. Okay, it doesn't have any magical effects, but it helps a lot. It helps a lot. Okay, let's move on to last one, number 5. Drinking water is important because, number 5, it helps maintain the balance of body fluids. Interesting too. It helps maintain the balance of body fluids. Let me give you more information. Now, our body is composed of about 60% water. That's a lot. 60%, more than half. 60% water. The functions of this bodily fluids include digestion, circulation, creation of saliva, transportation of nutrients, and maintenance of body temperature. Interesting. Let me read it again. It helps maintain the balance of body fluids. Our body is composed of about 60% water. The functions of these bodily fluids include digestion, circulation, creation of saliva, transportation of nutrients, and last but not least, maintenance of body temperatures. Yes, water helps maintain the balance of body fluids. So, as you can tell, all these benefits are extremely important if we want to have a healthy life. Okay, so in my case, thank God, I don't have any problems. I'm 53 years old, never had any major health issue. I've never smoked, I've never drunk alcohol, never been drunk in my life. So here are the benefits. Hey, looking 52. I'm 53 and I look 52. Okay, so let me summarize them again. Walking. I wrote it wrong. Water is important because it helps our kidneys. It helps skin looking good or keep skin looking good. It helps energize our muscles. It can help control calories and it helps maintain the balance of fluid. It's not walking, it's drinking water. I'm sorry about that. But yes, don't forget about that. Don't forget water is so important. Okay, now let's move on to our academic world topic for today. Now, we've been talking during the whole week about the University of Cambridge. Okay, today is Cambridge turn. We began with the University of Central Florida, and then we moved to Oxford, and then we went to Harvard, and now we're back in England, the University of Cambridge. Okay, location. Well, you can see the beautiful pictures, by the way. That is in England, obviously. Location, Cambridge, England, United Kingdom. Okay, that is where it is located. Okay, the campus in England, okay, because they have other small campuses around the world. Here in Madrid, they have a center as well, quite big, by the way. They have a center here in Madrid, and I'm sure in many other countries and cities around the world. So, and again, the one in Cambridge has 288 acres, okay, which is equivalent to 1.16 square kilometers. Okay, so it's not very big, but still okay compared to the one in Florida, the University of Central Florida, which was about 5 square kilometers. But this one is okay. So 288 acres, 1.16 square kilometers. Okay, now, when was the university established? Well, the university was established in the year 1209. Or, in other words, 811 years ago. That's a long time. 811 years ago. However, if you recall, the University of Oxford is older. I think it was 942 years ago. So that one is even older. Okay, still. Academic staff around the world, not only in England, around the world, they have 7,930 people. So that's a lot because, again, they have several branches around the world, not only in England. So that's a lot of people working for this institution, for this university. Now, students, number of students in the year 2019, the number of students was 23,924. That's still a big number, but still, 23,944. It's probably very expensive to study there. I know some students who study here at the British Council, at the University of Cambridge, and they tell me it is very expensive. Yeah, they tell me it's per month. I don't know how much it is, but they tell me it's very, very expensive. So I'll come and study with me instead of going to the British Council. Okay, and the motto goes like this. From Cambridge, from this place, we gain enlightenment and precious knowledge. Okay, interesting. So the motto from this place, we gain enlightenment and precious knowledge. Okay, I still like Oxford University motto better because, if you recall, the motto was, "The Lord is my light." Okay, I've been saying it for the whole week, and I wanted to mention it today as well. So the motto from Oxford is, "The Lord is my light." This one from Cambridge is not bad. From this place, we gain enlightenment and precious knowledge, but I prefer the other one. Okay, so that is in terms of the University of Cambridge. Okay, very well recognized around the world. Many famous people have studied there, and yeah, it's one of the most prestigious universities in the world, or at least in the English-speaking world. Okay, now, interesting fact. Okay, let's move on to something else. Interesting fact. Did you know, ladies and gentlemen, that the rate by which the nail grows, is approximately 1 centimeter for every 100 days. So in 100 days, the nail grows only 1 centimeter. Okay. And the most interesting fact about the middle finger, this middle finger, okay, is that its nail, its nail grows the fastest. So in the middle finger, I don't want to do this the general or the movement, but the middle finger, okay, this one here, the nail or its nail grows the fastest, whereas the slowest growing nail is the thumb. Okay, so for this one, the thumb, this is the thumb, and this is the middle finger. Okay, this one here. So in the middle finger, the nail grows the fastest, whereas in the thumb, it grows the slowest. Interesting. Did you know that? Because I didn't. So, once again, the rate by which the nail grows is approximately 1 centimeter for every 100 days. The most interesting fact about the middle finger is that its nail grows the fastest, whereas the slowest growing nail is that of your thumb. So this is the slowest one. Interesting. Okay, did you know that? Sharma, Alejandra, Pablito, or Chris? Did you know that? Because I sure didn't. Okay, so we learn something new every day. Okay, now let's move on to today's joke. Okay, are you ready for today's joke? I hope you're still awake. Please let me know. Are you still awake? Okay, great fact. Oh, okay. Sharma liked the nails fact. Okay, very good. Now, let's move on to today's joke, which goes like this. It's a very short joke today, but I hope you like it. Again, these are just clean jokes, and there are so many, and I have to select the best ones. Okay, so it goes like this. A teacher asked a student, "Why are you so late?" And the student replies, "Well, I was crossing the road, and suddenly I saw the sign, 'School ahead, go slowly.'" So I repeat again. A teacher asked a student, "Why are you so late?" And the student replied, "Well, I was crossing the road, and suddenly I saw the sign, 'School ahead, go slowly.'" So that's why he was late. Okay. So yeah, that's today's joke. I hope you like it. It's just a joke. Okay, so let me know. Let me get some feedback. Now, let's concentrate, last but not least, on today's thought. Okay, on today's thought. Okay, Sharma, you like the joke? Okay, thank you. All right, it's just a joke, like I said. Okay, so today's joke goes like this, or today's thought, rather, not joke. Today's thought goes like this. Work hard, but make time for your love, family, and friends. Love means your wife, girlfriend, husband, lover, whatever. Nobody remembers PowerPoint presentations on your final day. That is so true. So let me read it again. Work hard, but make time for your love, family, and friends. Because nobody remembers PowerPoint presentations on your final day. That is so true. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Do you agree with this statement or with this thought? The thought that I have selected for today. Pablito, what do you think? Sharma, Alejandra, do you agree with this? One last time. Work hard, but make time for your love, family, and friends. Nobody remembers PowerPoint presentations on your final day. Nobody does. No, sir, nobody does. So yes, we need to work hard, but also enjoy life, in other words. Enjoy life. So many people are just working. And at the end of the day, when it's time to go, what have you enjoyed? You made so much money, you have so much money in the bank, for what? So, anyway, yes, nobody agrees with this? Come on, let me know. Do you agree with this statement? Because I sure do. Do you agree with this statement? Okay, work hard, but don't work so hard that you don't enjoy life. Okay, well, that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. To learn more, subscribe to my channel. Okay, Sharma agrees. Okay, here's my channel, as you know, Jason's Online English School. Please do not forget to hit the like button if you like the video. Okay, and also to share this video with other people who you might think are not drinking enough water. So if you know somebody who is not drinking enough water, please send him or her the video. I'm sure it will be beneficial for his or her life, because those five things are so beneficial for us that we should think twice before we drink other beverages and start drinking more water. Okay, we should drink more water. Again, there is a limit. You cannot drink 2 or 3 liters per day, but at least one it should be enough. At least one should be enough. Yes, yes. Today's class is short. Yes. I don't want to teach too much grammar in these lessons and the C1, because theoretically at this level people speak English pretty well. So I try to bring interesting topics. So for next week, I'll bring something else. I haven't thought about it yet, but I'll try to bring something interesting that everybody can enjoy. Because again, at this level, people don't need to know many grammar rules or anything theoretically. Although, if you don't practice the language, you will lose it. So. Anyway, if you're going to learn more, please send me a message. If you're going to learn English with me, that's the number on your screen, +34 663 072251. Or you can send me a message to my email address, humanexpress@gmail.com. As a matter of fact, right after this class at 5 o'clock Spanish time, I have a class. I have 3 classes in a row today. 3 or 4, 3 classes. Yes, so some people, because again, here in these videos, you can learn, of course, yes. You can learn grammar or interesting things, okay. But if you really want to improve, you need somebody, a teacher, me or whoever, to correct the way you talk, to correct the way you speak, to correct you when you're speaking. So otherwise, I don't know. I can't hear you. I cannot hear you when you repeat after me, or so it's you need somebody. You need somebody to correct your speaking habits and to guide you in the proper way. So that's why I have around now 14, 15 students who of course it's not cheap. I mean it's not cheap. It's not free, but it's worth it. But it's worth it. Okay. So sometimes we need somebody to guide us. Okay. So otherwise, well, I don't know if you're saying it correctly or not. So that's why I suggest on top of these videos, you hire somebody who can correct you and teach you the correct pronunciation, okay, of words. You can have a conversation with him or her. Okay, well, thank you, Pablito. Okay, thank you very much for your comments. That's all, folks. Thank you so much for watching this video. That's me over there, and have a nice day. And I'll be back next week. As a matter of fact, I'll be back on Monday with level A1, Tuesday level A2, Wednesday B1, Thursday level B2, and Friday again with level C1. Remember, there is a different level every day rather. So 5 days a week, I teach 5 days a week. All the videos are recorded. Yes, Pablito and I are going to have a private class on Sunday. Yes, Pablito, I haven't forgotten. I'm going to send you some exercises for you to do them, probably today or tomorrow. But yes, Pablito and I are going to have a wonderful class on Sunday, because Pablito wants to improve on his pronunciation, his conversation skills. So the only way is by hiring a private teacher. That's the only way. So yes, you're very welcome, Sharma. You're very welcome, Pablito. Alejandra, thank you for your wonderful heart. Thank you for being there. Chris, thank you for connecting. Many others who connected today. Thank you so very much. I'll be back. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless you, and thank you for being there. Goodbye.